Can you believe that there is a place here in Israel where if an Arab sells to a Jew, he's given the death penalty? And an Arab middleman can be tortured, given a life sentence, and loses his Muslim status. Of course, this is not an Israeli law. This is a Muslim edict, recognized and upheld by the Palestinian Authority, the Waqf, Hamas. This is not Nazi Germany. This is in Israel, Jerusalem today. If an Arab sells to a Jew, he is killed. We are indeed fighting a battle over Jerusalem today, and there are some people that think that the War of Independence finished in 1948. We're still fighting that battle today, a battle of survival and a battle also over Jerusalem. Paratroopers doesn't believe in Judenrein areas, in places where Jews, neighbourhoods where Jews are forbidden to live and live quietly, safely and in peace. We believe that Jews have a right to live side by side with Muslims and Christians in every and any single neighbourhood in the heart of Jerusalem. For the Muslim world, this is referred to as Silwan. This is a very tense neighbourhood, Molotov cocktails, concrete blocks. Even a washing machine one time slamming down on the vehicle as the families were driving home. So for us, this is Kfar HaTeimanim, a success story unparalleled in the resettlements of this land of Israel. Yemenite Jews who came in 1882 settled in this area on the slopes of the Mounts of Olives overlooking the Temple Mount, the city of David. No doubt they saw the kings and the prophets walking in the area. At its peak, 150 Yemenite Jewish families living in the area. Yes, Arabs did join and lived in the area. Unfortunately, our neighbourhood was decimated in the pogroms of the 20s and the 30s. Both inside the old city and here in Kfar HaTeimanim. The British, who were not able to stem the tide of these horrific pogroms and riots, took out the Jews who were living here with the promise that those refugees should be able to return to their homes. Not to Silwan, but to Kfar HaTeimanim, also known as Kfar HaShiloach. The year 2004, Ateret Kohanim here in Israel managed to bring back the first Jewish families here in the Shiloach.
Hi, my name is Ariel Shemen. I live in Kfar HaTeimanim. My family was among one of the first pioneers to move here. This is my family's neighborhood. This is my people's neighborhood. 140 years ago, my family came here to Kfar HaTeimanim, Kfar HaShiloach. After generations where my grandparents, my great-grandparents prayed to be here in Jerusalem, I had the privilege to be able to live here, next to the Temple Mount, next to the old city, to look at the walls of Nehemiah. The privilege to be part of what's going on here is something that's indescribable. For me, there isn't a question why I live here. The question is, why shouldn't I live here?
The police and border patrol police are the heroes. And of course the women and children, the families living in these neighborhoods in Kfar HaTeimanim and the Holy Basin, they're the modern day heroes.
I'm part of Am Israel and I believe we must be here.
It's not easy. I'm exhausted now. I wouldn't switch it with something else.
It's a privilege to walk in the footsteps of our forefathers.
They understand that this is our house.
We are building Jerusalem. Thank you very much for your partnership.
We feel like we're representing Am Israel and Medinat Israel. Not everyone can live here, but everyone can do something for Yerushalayim.
Come visit us.
These families, these heroes inspire us. Just talk to them, hear their stories. But be careful, you may end up moving to their community too. We are expecting another 50 families over the next 10 years in the Shiloach. We are expecting another 300 families to Kidmat Zion. We're expecting families to the old city of Yerushalayim. Dreams have been, can be, and will continue to be realized. The success and the building of Jerusalem can only take place with your input. So thank you for those that have been part of this Jerusalem project in the years gone by, who are attending our dinner. And thank you in advance for those of you who wish to participate and be a partner in the rebuilding and the redeeming of Yerushalayim Ir HaKodesh.
Very privileged to live in such a special place, in such a special time.
There's no way to adequately describe the feeling of enabling a child to play safely on a rooftop under the skies of Jerusalem.
Perhaps with the work that Ateret Kohanim is doing and the work helping them to do, we can untap this specialness of Jerusalem.
They battle daily to keep the Jewish land in our hands. The least we can do is to help them financially and give them playgrounds so their kids can play safely.
And we are so proud to support them.
Join the project that began with Abraham.
You too can be part of this. Thank you, Ateret Kohanim.